Hey everybody, this is Way to Fail here with more Dark Souls, Viewer's Choice Edition. And today we are actually going to be going to visit the Northern Undead Asylum, go back to where we started at the beginning of the game. I did accidentally do a little scene from before, just accidentally after the video you could say. We're talking to this guy, I placed the Lordvessel, pretty much he drops you down there. And then I didn't go visit the fireplace, so let's go ahead and drop down here again. Do not believe this will kill me. Whee! There we go. Perfect landing. So yeah, there is a little scene where he says, yes, relight the Lordvessel with the Lord's souls and all that, but here's Firelink Altar. What a pretty place. And I should be able to warp here at some point. Maybe not. But it's not that far from Firelink Shrine anyway, so... just gonna warp back up because we have the Lordvessel. Defeated Ornstein and Smo last time, got the soul of Smo as well. So I am a lot higher level and a lot more buff than I was the first time I ever went through the Northern Undead Asylum, so I'm curious if this is going to be easier or not. But the first thing is first, I have to actually get there. And getting there is pretty simple, but I'm probably going to screw up the jumps to get there, so I apologize ahead of time. This is what you got to do. And I much prefer to do this from the other elevator. Is go right here. And we're just going to roll around, I guess you could say. Because yeah, what we got to do is get to a little bird's nest. And there's the elevator going up and down. So just a few pretty simple jumps, if you want to call it that. And if you know me, you know that I'm a master at screwing up simple things. But I managed to roll onto there. So some style points, I guess. Yet there's a nub that won't let me walk up. So weird. So there's our crow friend from the beginning of the game. Who's the crow? Who knows? But right now we're just going up to the crow's nest at the very top. Like I said before, getting to the Northern Undead Asylum is pretty easy. We're here. You can leave things in the nest to, like you can get gifts from the crow. I do have a few items such as the sack that I can drop and get stuff. But for now, we're just going to curl up like an egg ball with an inconspicuous sword sticking out, and hopefully, after not too much time, the crow should pick us up. La 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 la, there we go. Just got to sit for a while. And this is one of those things that are a little secret. Nice thing is that the developer doesn't really tell you up front that you can get back to the Northern Undead Asylum. It just leaves a nest there that, hey, maybe you can get back to one day. But the enemies are now much tougher. As you can see, my unmatching stone gauntlets. I'm at max endurance now, and yeah, these guys are a lot beefier than they used to be, and they're all going to come charging at me pretty quickly. But these guys are not really what I'm concerned with. Because I do have a level 10 claymore, so I should be okay. Yeah, they do hit harder. Like I said, when I did this before, it was after ringing the second bell and before going to Sense Fortress. So let's see here. Go straight ahead. Good job. Okay, I will go straight ahead. Now, one catch is that you can... this place is conspicuously fixed, but you can easily fall into it again. So I guess the question now is, do I want to fight the stray demon first, or do I want to go exploring and fighting the different denizens of the Undead Asylum? I guess first thing's going to be first. I am going to go to the fireplace here. And I don't really have a ton of spare humanity, so I'm not going to worry about kindling this bonfire right now. If the boss fight gets nasty enough, I'll do it, but let's see here. Stray demon first. It's kind of a tough choice, stray demon first versus not stray demon first. You know what, since it does only cost 1 humanity, let's just go ahead and do it. I did use a ton of humanity to get to this point. I did a lot more fights than I would have liked against the Ornstein and Smo, especially when I got so close last time with just a within one hit of a kill. Yeah, we'll get 10, but we'll get 10 here. Eventually I'm going to have plenty of humanity, and it's not going to be too much of an issue. So let's see here. Since we're kindled, let's go ahead and explore first. We'll get to the Stray Demon in a little bit. Now this is a whole area we've been to before, with the catch now that there are Black Knights wandering everywhere. Not everywhere, but certainly around. So pretty much danger lurks around every corner. It's Dark Souls. Still get the tutorial messages though, which is a nice touch. And maybe if I go back to my original cell... Yeah, there we go. There's the Stray Demon once again. That's who we'll be fighting later. He has this pile of fat loots. And you see that guy who wasn't there before? He might look a little familiar. Now he's plenty tall. And his hits are taking off some endurance. I'd rather not be fighting him in the hallway here. So let me see if I can back him up just a little bit. Because yeah, we're going to my old self first. This is my old stomping ground where I began my undead life. Should probably have my shield up. So we're just going to go for backstabbies again. I have no idea how much health that took off, but I know I have much better weaponry than I did the first time I was playing. There we go. Backstab. 237. So one more backstab should do it, or I could use Greater Chaos Fireball. There we go. Now if I get lucky, these guys may drop something. I already have a Great Knight Black Sword. Red Titanite Chunk is fantastic. Peculiar Doll is one of those items that you can use to spawn other things, but let's see here. Camera controls. I do not believe any of these are accessible. So yeah, we'll be paying you a visit a little bit later on. So I already have the Great Knight Black Sword. Could be or Black Knight Great Sword, excuse me. Could be an item for later. For now, though, we're just going to go back around this way. Work our way up and do a little bit of a loop. Just explore what we can, maybe gain a level, get a little bit more health, and then we'll fight the Stray Demon. So how did we pull this one off again? Because there should be some other doors. Like this one. This one I never opened. Doesn't open from this side. Yeah, that was me just rushing through the very beginning of the game. Alright, so I could fall through right here if I wanted to. These guys are back. And better than ever. Here's the other one. Oh, I was hoping for the riposte there. I think I am getting overkill experience though, which is pretty nice. Now there's going to be some more Black Knights here. Eventually, as there's a second bonfire, in case the first one wasn't enough. Get your shield! Alright, because we have... Okay, there's one Black Knight down the hall. I know that much. And if I remember right, there's another one right here. Or if not here, the next one. One of these two. Oh, maybe it's him. Alright, let's aggro and just run back. Because I want to fight these guys at least in rooms where I have some area to move. So I am still faster than you, buddy. Come on, backstab. Right in the butt. Unfortunately, tight confines means... not too much an issue. Alright. Just gonna go routine on this. Wow, okay, so I was about to say he doesn't hurt that much, but he actually hurt pretty good. Now, unfortunately, if I screw this up, I'm not going to be able to pot too well. There we go. So I'm going to make sure I have an opportunity to get good use out of that. And there we go, Black Knight Sword and a Red Titanite Chunk. Now, Black Knight's Sword was the original Black Knight item that I got the first time I was playing this game. 20 strength, 18 dex, but it's no Black... Oh, we want to equip the Claymore 10. It's not the Black Knight Greatsword, which has decidedly different requirements. But still, Black Knight Sword is a very fun early weapon game. But not one I'm really going to be in too much of a rush to use here. So let's see here. There should be 1 or 2 more Black Knights. We shall see. Alright. Hey, I thought you were the guy that... I was wondering if I'd fought and killed him already or not. Because you look a lot... You look like a lot like the guy that I killed in Sen's Fortress. I forget his name now. So, are we going to have to pyro you? Maybe. Okay, so he kicked me. You kicked me! You bastard. Come on. Come at me. Okay, so you're way faster than me. Okay, so I'm not going to be able to go in for the backstab like that. Well, I could have right there, but... Fire! You're just about dead. There we go. So, you were the one that gave me the Estus Flask because of all kinds of things. So, Crest Shield. It's not toothpaste. Backstep. Yay. Things I don't remember doing, but still nice to get those items here. What else do we got? Use item. Some of these have to be written by players, but maybe not. Alright, so here's the downstairs door that I never opened. That would have just revealed the way. Oh, shit. I didn't know that was still there, you tricky, tricky, tricky bastard. Stab. Alright. Moving on. Village body. Give me a broken straight sword. There we go. 50 more souls. So do we got more ones around here? I think we got at least 1 more Black Knight. Okay, so some of you guys are still here. And interestingly, we still get bloodstains here. So is this going to be from early game players and how they died? I died here early, so yeah. So you just died by taking arrows. That's like something I'd do. Okay. Now notice there's not a fog wall here. I could just jump down there if I wanted to. It actually would be a good way to die. Now there's 2 people blocking this. And let's see. Can I break your guard? Yeah. And this door should open. Said this door should open. Maybe I have to kill the stray demon first to get a key. I don't remember. But I do want to go back there because going back there will allow me to get a nice item that's on a stairwell. So we're just going to go ahead and jump over here. We're just avoiding the edges. Because I want to reset before I fight the stray demon. I'm hoping to one-shot him, but knowing how I play, it's probably not going to happen. Because you can hear him downstairs, and I just want to make sure that I have a full health bar. And while I'm at it, I really may as well just level up. Because we're so close anyway. Might as well use those souls for something. So, large soul of a proud knight. Is that going to be enough? Yes. So let's get 1 more vitality. So I just want a little bit more of a health bar. I'll start concerning myself with strength later. I want like 25 or 30 vit. So these guys are going to come after me. I'm just going to run past them. Because we got a game to play today. Alright, now first thing to know about this boss is that you maybe should kill these guys here, but eventually they will get taken out by the stray demon's fart jump. Did I say fart jump? Now let's hear. I'm hoping for some friendly fire here. Okay. This is not how we want to do this. That is definitely not how we want to do this. That has really a lot of reach. Now, I shouldn't need a shield too much against this guy. There we go. So all we're going to do pretty much is just try and trigger this. You don't want to get caught in the blast radius. One hit at a time. And just dodge, dip, duck, dive, and dodgeball. Because yeah, he has a nice, happy exploding axe. So. Yeah, do not want to get caught in the blast wave there. Yeah, pretty much he does that anytime you melee. So he's actually a super predictable enemy. And this is how you kill him. You just gotta run in, run out. Actually kind of puts you at a disadvantage to lock on a little bit. I did get a little greedy there. He's gonna jump and he might ground slam just a little bit. But I'm doing okay. So I just gotta pick your spots. That's not how you pick your spots. I don't have great fire resistance. Nope, did I just back jump into that? So you can see here, all I'm doing is just fighting his butt. Pretty straightforward fight. Not gonna get greedy here. Because you don't want that fire damage if you can avoid it. So I'm going to have to heal up here the next time he does his ground slam. Estus plus 3 is very nice. Okay, I want to avoid this. And that's a very nice weapon. I wonder if he'll drop it for me. I don't even think he's that kind of boss. Okay, once again, getting caught in the fire. One ankle hit at a time. Okay, that was a big mistake. And I really shouldn't have panic dragged there. So see, he's straightforward until I start screwing it up. Unfortunately, he's starting to take out all of the columns here, so... How'd he kill me? There he is. There he is in all his blessed glory. What I should have done was ran closer to him soothand. So I said he was pretty easy. He is pretty straightforward. But now that I've screwed up the fight, you can say, haha, you suck. It's like, hey, did you see my username? I actually got hit by a zombie right there. So this time we're just going to take out these guys. Just keep it simple. Wow, how did I not hit you? Alright, well... So we're just going to go in on this side. Said we're going to let the floor cave in right here. And there he is. They see me patrolling, hating. I guess the question now is, yeah, I died right away. And that's the other part of this fight that maybe is a little frustrating for people who do it. Is that sometimes you are just going to die when you run in. And there's not too much you can do about it. I mean, right there, I could have flasked maybe immediately, but... See, I don't want this guy jumping down after me. Yeah, so this is a little bit more of an RNG fight. But pretty straightforward. Don't really care about recovery here. So you just want to run to the corner. And this time we're just going to wait for the right time to strike. This may not be the right time to strike. Okay, just going to try and roll away as much as possible. Bonus butt shot. Oh, goodness. So I want to get out of that fire range. Oh, goodness. Okay, so that one's easy to avoid. But, considering he's a big fat demon, I imagine it's instant death if he sits on you. So there's his big charge again. So can I get away with it? Doesn't really make too good of a difference. So yeah, I am doing this as what I've called before Monster Hunter style, just working the camera, running around, trying not to run into his blast radius. Okay, now that one's gonna hit me probably. No! That one will though. Okay, a little bit better on the dodging here. And you've really got to watch his legs, I guess. Because he's stray, nobody loves him. Just gonna keep trying to go in for these pot shots, get a good rhythm going. I guess I could be getting greedy and do a kind of back attack, or jump attack here, but it's not what we're gonna do today. So let him go up, wind up. I love how he has the pile of money right here, because the whole world's freaking undead. And he's just like, whatever. And if I remember right, this guy actually may be immune to fire. There we go. If I can just keep triggering him to do that. There we go. That's the rhythm I wanted. Got some good shots in there. Oh, goodness, run between his legs. A little too close. Okay, that's gonna hit me. Yeah, so, going better this time. Unfortunately, that missed. Okay, don't like being backed up against the wall right here, but just gonna keep going. I mean, I could try some pyromancy, but considering he's creating hell flames right here, chances are he's just gonna be immune. And especially with the long wind-up for his attack. So they're just gonna butt stomp. Yeah, you wanna know how to beat the stray demon, this is how you do it. Locking on. If I was locked on this whole time, I would not have nearly the mobility that I like. So there we go. That's our first kinda hit where he just turned, and not too much you can do there. Just gonna take the safety drink. The explosion subside. Actually missed with my sword, but yeah, by having free camera on this fight, you can keep much better tabs on what he's doing. You're not just constantly staring at his knees. I'm assuming it's a he, by the way. It might not be. Yeah, that sucked. This could end very badly. Okay, barely made that. Let's not get greedy here. So run back around to the backside. Getting very familiar with your butt. So one slash. There's run and run to the X side. Yeah, it may have been a little close. Managed to dodge that one somehow by some small to medium miracle. Okay, that wasn't good. So I actually ran into his leg that time. Okay, I do not like being from the front here, but it is just a diameter blast, so that's why I don't like being there, because you have the gigantic follow-up there. So like I said before, I was getting a really good rhythm from behind here. That's something I want to get back to. So there we go. That should be a good follow-up. There we go. Okay, get back. It would be really hilarious to get butt slammed at the end, because that's the easiest attack to avoid. Even easier than the original butt slam with the demon at the beginning of the game. Okay, one more hit should do it. As long as I don't get one shot here. Play it safe. Go in, and that's a stray demon kill. 3 tries. Not terrible. Victory achieved. And I get humanity, which is very valuable. Titanite slab, which is awesome. And I get 20,000 souls, which is peachy. Extra tiny soul recovery here. Now, if I'm remembering right, there should be a good way to get out of this room. Obviously, because I fell down here. Okay, is that a ladder? Yes. Because there was a little fog wall somewhere here. That's just a gate. I don't remember. I don't think there's anything else under here. Even though you have a very nice pile of treasures. But gold is worthless. So we're just going to take it back. But yeah, there's the... for those of you who are asking me to do the stray demon first, that's the fight. Could have done it with much worse gear. Just takes longer. Now here we are, just wandering this area that we've been to before. Let's make sure there's not a Black Knight in here. I think once you kill it, it's dead. I don't think you can actually farm Black Knights here. Nope, that's just my dead cellmate. So yeah, that's the Northern Undead Asylum. It's over. That's it. So what I'm going to do, I guess for next episode, that's going to be it for now. This is a little bit of a briefer one, but there's no problem with that. Next episode, we're going to be taking on, starting to try and get some of the bigger souls that lords have. I mean, we got to work for a few things, but I think our first stop is going to be to visit Sif. And not Sifel and Ollie from the Great Sock Puppet TV show of my not that youth, but still younger days. Google it. Yeah, I'll probably just start with Sif, probably my favorite looking boss in the game, or at least one of them, because it's not the kind of thing you see in games ever that you do here. So yeah, I'm just gonna get out of here and call this an episode. Until next time, this is Way to Fail. I hope you enjoyed this edition of Dark Souls, where after so much struggling 2 videos, it's back to slightly simpler bosses, but the greener pastures shall not last. Till next time.